What's up guys, welcome back to the channel for another honest review. We're going to talk about this new Reptile Cloud 149, and they say it is a V2. I kind of feel like it's kind of the V3 because this is a completely redesigned duct system on this one, and it's not really full ducts. It's kind of like a thin prop guard. It's very similar to the iFlight Protek35. These are D76 props on here, and they're the pretty cool like 5-blade props on there. 1408 motors, 20 amp ESCs for up to 4S. You can get around 6 to 9 minutes on a 4S 1300 battery. You can also put a full-size GoPro on this quad, so it will do cinema or it will freestyle. And with this new version of it, they also have a Fox Zero Razor camera on there, which looks fantastic. So let's go ahead without further ado and let's do some flying with it. Let me show you how precise this quad flies and how it freestyles. Here we go. Alright guys, welcome back from the flight test. I don't know if you're aware of the original Cloud series that came out from Reptile. Reptile is the name of the company, and they also produced some pretty awesome FPV airplanes. I love the original Cloud 149 because it freestyled better than a lot of the more expensive ones out there, and it just seemed to be lightweight, and the power to weight ratio was crazy. It was like really dramatic on the throttle. So for one of those foam ducted Cinewhoops, it performed really, really well. Freestyle or some cinema flying. So this one is 268 on the scale. I think it's a little heavier than the original one, but I feel like the price on this one's also good. This is probably one of the best Cinewhoop deals out there right now, around $185 on the Banggood website. So it's under the $200 mark for you know, a plug and play, add your own receiver type of quad. So right now, a lot of stuff out there is like $250 or more. And that's partially because of the pandemic, the chip manufacturing. We're not having as much chips made. Some of the factories have closed, and here we are. So things are a little more expensive, but this is a pretty good deal. And again, it's kind of like a Protek35 redesigned for, you know, the average guy to pick up on. And you know what? Today's footage was made with just one single bolt, a little bit of VHB. I mean, I totally just went guerrilla here and just kind of did what I could with practically duct tape, and that's the kind of footage that I came back with today from the Firefly X Lite camera. I'm loving this camera because this is essentially a 4K camera with 60 frames per second that seems pretty well stabilized, and it might be the quad as well. Has a pretty smooth tune on here. It didn't have a lot of washout. It would power loop. I was able to power loop like the swing set, just barely. I was a little bit crazy on the throttle with this, but it was fun to fly. And once I put it in stability mode and I had the camera tilted down a little bit, man, I could really make some awesome gaps through that playground set. I was very happy with the way it flies slow and fast. And look at the frame on the bottom here. This frame looks a lot like the Catalyst Machine Works, like mini droner or whatever what it was called, the droner or something. It has a lot of extra framing in here, and it is 3mm. It's even also for a cheaper quadcopter, it has beveled edges on here, and the carbon looks pretty decent. I did break and snap the back of my 5/8 antenna back here, and you can make that stand up a little taller above the battery as well, because it's actually a pretty long antenna. It's all the way down, and I think it got shoved in there after a crash, but I did crash this multiple times. This plastic seems really durable, whatever this is, and I'm not sure if you're going to break this. But you also have a spot in the back for an Immortal T back here. You can run TBS Crossfire on this F4, I believe it was F411 flight controller, and 20 amp ESCs. Got the built-in capacitor. Got 400 milliwatt VTX on the very top with smart audio. D76 gem fan props, and again, those are the 5-blade props. 2 bolts on top, 4 bolts on the bottom. XM Plus is just hanging out haphazardly down there. So sometimes I'm in a hurry and I just do stuff on the quick, but I feel like this is a safe buy, and like under $200. It's pretty good right now. And it will carry a full-size GoPro. So if you guys have any questions about this one at all, please put them in the comments down below. And I will be giving away the Flywoo Center Race 20 this week. So this week is the drop date for that, and I'm going to announce the new giveaway for you guys. So make some comments on what you'd like to see me give away, and I'll try to do that for you as a collective. And hopefully all you guys are having a fantastic week so far. I've been having a fun time flying all the new stuff. So you can check this one out in the link down below. If you grab one of these, if you purchase one from my link, it will absolutely benefit me and my family. So yeah, I'd appreciate that. Take care, you guys. Cloud 149, in my opinion, V3, because they made 3 versions of this now. The original, the updated HD one, and now the Protek35 looking one. Pretty cool. Poor man's Protek35. And in my opinion, flies just as good, but half the price.